Hmm. 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 Wow. When was the last time you actually did that? Like when you did, that thinking, that type of thinking that, what, if that actually happened differently, what would I have become now? I'm Fantasticians. Welcome to another lifestyle video of myself. And there's something that I would like to share. Um, has that happened to you when you were under pressure? Being in that situation that you are able to handle it, however, they just start putting pressure on you. That has happened to me quite some time back in my past life or back in the day. And being in the state of under pressure, it's crazy. It's really crazy. And I get it. That's part of life. Today you may not be under pressure, but the next day, or maybe, matter of fact, even sooner, the next second, you're gonna start to be under pressure because of the situations that you're in. The part of situation that you're in. Yeah, sure. If it's something that will benefit your life, well, yeah. You have to be under pressure. But if it's something that that is challenging you, that challenges your mental capacity, your emotional intelligence. Now that is where that is where the real pressure comes in. Being under pressure, it's one of life's greatest enemies, especially when you do not know how you are able to handle that type of pressure because you have never been in that type of pressure, before. And the sucky part is that, in your emotions, they start to like go crazy. You cannot like control your emotions at once. At some point, you bound up to be weak just because you just want to, level the playing field. Just want to go with the train. Just want to go with the train. Because if you want to like control your emotions, now the pressure will start to be greater. Reason being is because, well, you're just trying to handle everything. And to handle everything, because your emotions will start to go crazy like this. You do not know like how to like catch each one. If you're trying to catch each one, the pressure will start to be greater. Why? Well, you're challenging the pressure. You're saying pressure, you know what? Bring it on. What do you think you are? Now, when you fail that situation of being under pressure, it's not going to be well in your mental state. So your mental health is going to start to deteriorate fast. Your emotional intelligence, you may think that they have now gone low. Your mindset will even like change because of what just happened. Me, I was under pressure a lot. And back in those times, honestly, I was not that person who would want to be in a situation where I would be under pressure. That's crazy, right? That's saying that, what, I don't want to be judged, but people are judgmental all the time. That is how I was. I was so afraid of being under pressure that if I become under pressure, that's where I couldn't like control everything. I just let it flow. I do not read the fine print on what's going on. There was this time where I was challenged mentally and emotionally. I was challenged by that. And by doing that, I made some unclarified decisions that when I did those decisions, I didn't see them as beneficial to myself. I saw them as beneficial to the other guy. Seeing that it was actually beneficial to them instead of myself, that is where my mental strength, mental capacity started to deteriorate. My emotional intelligence was so low. Maybe if emotional intelligence had an IQ, I would say that I was on a 0.6 by then, because I was not able to control my emotions at all. My emotions would go crazy. Biggest emotions that would come up to me was anger, self-disappointment, and devastation. My goodness me, I was not able to like control any type of situation because I was trying to please the other person all the time. Being a people pleaser will really, really take your mind. Being a people pleaser will make you to become a person that you're not supposed to be. Will, matter of fact, will change your whole morals, your whole values, your whole principles. Those principles that will make you to be a better version of yourself, that will change because you're becoming a people pleaser. I was a people pleaser back in the day. I was trying to please everybody. People who did not even care about me. They only saw me as a pawn on a chessboard. I pleased teachers. People who called them friends in quotations. Who I saw them as friends in quotations. Because I saw that, you know what, they call me friend, hey, and then they start to, you know, tell me some stuff. They start to give me some tests that will prove to me that, you know what, I'm actually with them. I used to do some unwillingful tasks, you know, and doing those unwillingful tasks that made me to have a low emotional intelligence. And my mental state, whoo, my gosh, it was not good. Some teachers, they actually mentally challenged me, you know, and it was not good. It was really not good. And it was devastating, really. Even some family members too, you know, so I had to deal with it. You know, I mean, they're toxic. You know, all those people are toxic. Yeah, sure. I had to grow enough to leave those people behind. But all I could just tell you is that being able to handle yourself under pressure is the most maturest thing that you have ever done in your life. That's what I could tell you. Because life will always throw you under pressure. Whether it is in business, whether it is in your relationships, whether it is within a hectic environment. You know, if you're able to control yourself, being under pressure, seeing that, you know what, the train is going this way. Let me just hold it a bit and let's just check what the heck is going on with this train. No, okay, this carriage part over here is the problem. So let me just fix that carriage part. Instead of that, you know, the train is just going like that and then I'm like, ah, I'm in there. No. So, how I actually handle myself under pressure has been a long road for me. I believe also it's going to be a long road for you. And how I dealt with it and still dealing with it, because if you would have noticed is that once you're under pressure and once you handle stuff that will put you under pressure, well, you are able to handle any type of situation. You'll be grounded, you know, you'll be cool, calm, and collected. Be humble. Oh yes, you know, you'll be there. So being able to handle yourself under pressure is that you need to first develop some self-cognizance. You know, you need to know who you are. You need to know what type of situations will make you to be under pressure. What type of actions, decisions will make me under pressure. The other thing is exercise. I exercise a lot just to keep my mental health in check, my mental strength also in check, also to increase my emotional intelligence, also organize my thoughts. You know, being able to know that, you know what, this is bull nonsense. I read books also. You know, reading books, you know, you're able to read the person's experience and how they dealt with that situation. You're able to visualize also on how you are able to deal with that situation, you know. And the other thing is that I meditate. Meditation also is the other thing, because meditation is also one of the most habits that I love, because I'm able to relax, do mindful thinking, understand my emotions, increase mental toughness. That's what I love about meditation. If all else fails, therapy is the key, really. Or talk to a person that you generally trust. Talk to the person who will understand you. So my Fantasticians, to be grounded under pressure, to be grounded, to be cool, calm, and collected, matter of fact, to be humble while you're under pressure, is that you have to, I know this one is funny, but you have to expose yourself in situations that will you have to expose yourself in situations that will put you under pressure. I know it's crazy, but you have to, because if you're not able to do that, then life will bring you the most pressureful situation that you yourself will not be able to control. So you got to do that, my Fantasticians. Expose yourself in situations that will put you under pressure. I'm doing that every day, really. in business, relationships. Wow. Damn. Yeah, I'm doing that. And that has really helped me a lot. That has really helped me that, you know what? I have to be subtle. I have to be humble. There's no point of me just to just burst out my anger or be depressed. Go to the doctor and ask for pills. No. Nothing like that. So you do that, my Fantasticians. Telling you, let's beat this thing called under pressure. Once you do that, well, you're the most maturest person and dangerous person alive. Honestly, you are.